Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sports Media, and I'm here to review the WSL Matchday 5 of the 2025 to 26 season. It's been another topsy-turvy weekend of football with a sting in the tail of the title race, and I'll be having a look through what happened over the weekend and reviewing the action for you. Starting off on the Friday night football between Manchester United and Chelsea at the Lee Sports Village in what was a repeat of the FA Cup final from a couple of months ago, where Chelsea ran out 3-0 winners on that occasion. This occasion, it was Manchester United 1, Chelsea 1, with Epstein scoring in 9 minutes for Chelsea with a nice assist from Macario, and then Sandberg equalising after an assist from Ala Toon. It's a big big result really, because it's a result that keeps Chelsea top of the WSL, but their gap has been closed to a single point after other results at the weekend, with Manchester United dropping down to fourth place in the table. So yeah, it was. If you watched the preview by Jimmy Davis, it was a game where United needed to win, and a draw looks good on paper, but really, realistically, is not what they needed in a game where they shaded the possession 50.9% to Chelsea's 49.1. 15 shots though to Chelsea's 19, with 3 on target and 6 on target for Chelsea in that one. So yeah, not a great weekend for either of those two in the WSL. But then the Saturday next match, the Saturday lunchtime kickoff, which had a massive implication on Arsenal, or could have a massive implication on Arsenal's season. Manchester City 3, Arsenal 2, with Chloe Kelly coming back to the Joy Stadium in the backdrop of all that drama after her departure in January. And she's had a great summer, Chloe Kelly, at the Euros. And an interesting start to the season with Arsenal. But yes, she would start this game on the bench, but she would be the equalising goal scorer for the Gunners. Uh, City took the lead early on through Bunny Shaw, with Mariona Caldente equalising for the visitors. Kaspar, Kasparaj uh, put City ahead after seeing a goal in the first half disallowed, before Chloe Kelly equalised and gave a tap of the badge to let the City fans know how she was feeling after her departure, before a late winner by Benet stunned the visitors and put the points for Manchester City to boost them up the table into second place. That singular point behind Chelsea, uh, with the same goal difference as well. So yeah, this is going to be interesting when they face each other again later on in the season, after they faced each other on the opening weekend. It just makes you think, if City had got a result on that over the weekend, or at least managed to get the draw, then we would be, yeah, level peggers. But I suppose if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, as the Americans say, you'd all have a Merry Christmas. Arsenal, they're looking at the stats, 53% possession, and the shots were 18 to 16 in City's favour, with 9 to 7 on target. So yeah, it looks like it was a very tight game between the two, and that one goal proved dividends at the end, with not enough time left for Arsenal to get back into the match. So on Sunday, we had Aston Villa 2-0 winners away to West Ham, with Hansen scoring an absolute wonder goal, cutting inside on the left foot before rattling one into the top corner of the net, before Wilms, uh, who had assisted Hansen's goal, got in the act of herself whipping a right-footed free kick over the wall and into the top corner of the Chigwell Construction Stadium, and to keep on mounting more misery on the Hammers, who are bottom of the WSL table, with no points after 5 games and a minus 14 goal difference. I think it's fair to say that West Ham are favourites for that relegation playoff spot at this moment in time, when we're looking at fixtures there. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 0. Tandberg with the goal, a nice, neat finish, the far post. The Bet-Right Stadium for Tottenham against Brighton. That puts Tottenham into joint second in the WSL, a position I did not expect to see them in. uh, the end of the weekend or at all this season at any point, to be honest, with all due respect to Spurs. But no, they're doing very well this season. Uh, and it's surprising start under life under Martin Ho, but if they can keep going and pushing and getting these results, I think they could be the surprise package of the season. They've already recorded wins uh, away to Everton, away to Leicester. Uh, Obviously, they had that horrific 5-1 defeat at home to Manchester City, but I don't think it's not deterred them, has it? Because they've got back and got the result this weekend. London City Lionesses 1, Liverpool nil. Next, can we move on, please? Now, in all honesty, no, I'm not going to move on. Another lacklustre performance on Liverpool. A game in which they kept giving the ball away like it was a game of pass the parcel, basically. I think they were lucky not to concede before that penalty. Whether it's contentious or not, I can see why the referee's giving it when a goalkeeper and a player collide inside the area. Um, on first viewing, I thought it was a penalty, and then when I seen the replay, it looks like Nikita Paris has kicked Bograf, the Liverpool goalkeeper, and then gone down on the deck. It was like one way that she was looking for, but she's got been given it, and then Linari steps up, pings it in off the underside of the bar, and Liverpool didn't have time to react because that was an 89th minute penalty. If you look at the stats as well, London City 52% possession in the game, 9 shots to Liverpool 3, so they're not even creating. Liverpool aren't. 5 shots on target to Liverpool's 1. Liverpool forcing 3 goalkeeper saves compared to the 1 London City Lioness save. Um, yeah, I think the writing's on the wall for Gareth Taylor, and I think it's only a matter of time before he's given his P45 and is on his way out of the London, not London, sorry, out of Liverpool, and Liverpool have to start the search for a new manager again because the performances aren't good enough to be second bottom of the WSL table. Club of Liverpool stature, -7 goal difference. Yes, they played one last game, then most of the clubs, obviously the game against Villa was postponed. You understand why. Um, can respect that decision as well. But yeah, it's not good enough for Liverpool. Their only win this season is against lowly Sunderland in the Subway League Cup. So yeah, I think the performances aren't good enough, and it won't be long before Gareth Taylor is given the boot because the team looks devoid of ideas. They're not creating, and they're shipping goals left, right, and centre, which is not good enough for club of their stature. And in the final match this weekend, so Leicester City play Everton, a 1-1 draw. It's that girl again, Ornella Vignola, with a beautiful finish inside the area when she's managed to dink it over the goalkeeper, who gave the visiting Evertonian fans the lead. 10 minutes to go in the game, you're thinking that Everton are going to grind it out for a 1-0 win, but it's Mouchon for Leicester City who managed to finish coolly inside the area to gain a crucial point for Leicester as they're looking to keep themselves away and adrift of the bottom two. Um, Everton dominating possession with 53%. Uh, Shots actually Leicester had more of, but it's very tight in that department, 8-6. And Everton had 3 shots on target to Leicester's 2. So yeah, the stats are very tight between the two teams. Same with passing and stuff. But yeah, I think a draw on balance of the stats and watching the game is probably a fairer result between teams. And that keeps Leicester City and Everton locked on 4 points apiece in uh, Leicester in 10th, Everton in ninth, with City with a -5 goal difference, and Everton with -1 between the two teams. But I think, yeah, both teams will be safe and they won't even be worried about relegation battle this season. I think in terms of matches coming up in the following weekend in the WSL, you've got Aston Villa versus Leicester City on Sunday at 12 o'clock. All matches are on Sunday this week. Uh, with Chelsea, Tottenham at 12. London City Lionesses versus West Ham in a London derby at 12. Everton versus Manchester United at 12. at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. Arsenal versus Brighton and Hove Albion, 2:30, before Liverpool host Manchester City at 4:45. And as a Liverpool fan, I'm not very optimistic going into that one, but I think it'll be a good, fun weekend of matches. So let us know your thoughts in the comments below on what you think of the WSL matches over the weekend. Who do you think will go on to win in the coming weekend? Keep your eye out for more content on the channel. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Let's Talk Sport for more sporting content. I'll see you all in a while.